Welcome to the Beer Garden and another Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review. Up this round is Foster's Premium Ale in the green oil can. Foster's 5.5% alcohol. It says Australia's famous beer brand. Why is that? Well, because I've talked to a lot of people from Australia and they've never even heard of Foster's. Well, it originated in Australia, but they've been brewing it in the United States for the last umpteen years. And as a fashion nod, I'm wearing my Stetson today because Foster's is brewed in Fort Worth, Texas. Coming up in just a minute, I'm going to give you my ranking out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good cheap brew. Where am I going to put Foster's Premium Ale? All right, let's pop the top and see what we got. A little Aussie down under open. And if you haven't heard the story by now, I have 2 viewers who are absolutely killing me for drinking these cheap brews out of the can or bottle, which inspired us to create merch. A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review. Very nice, very popular with a lot of our viewers. This pour is for the haters, so. I got this 25.4 ounce Foster's for $1.98 at Walmart, so if that's not a cheap brew, I don't know what is. You look at that and you say, wow, that's a really nice color, look at that. But then if you read on the can, it says caramel color added. Strike 2 right there. The first strike being is not really from Australia, but brewed in Texas. All right, time for the liquid to hit the lips. Cheers. Right off the top, I get sort of that Major League Ballpark beer smell. I don't know why, that's the first thing that came to my mind, is being at a ballpark watching the Atlanta Braves or Baltimore Orioles, Philadelphia Phillies. I'm really disappointed that they add the caramel coloring. Is that just, come on, man. Why do some brewers do that? Well, they're too cheap to use quality malt, so they use a cheaper malt, and it's not going to give it that deep, rich color, so they throw in some coloring to sort of cover for it. And once again, as fashion conscious as I am, I color coordinated my outfit with a beer. Now that's actually just kind of a coincidence. But I have to say I like it a little bit better than the Foster's Blue Can. Foster's Blue Can is all right, and again, check out here, I'll put a card for you. Check out my review for the regular Foster's. But it does have a little bit more flavor to it, and of course, it's a little more bitter. Already burping. And you got a little bit of decent lacing there, and I'm from the school that says if you've got lacing, you at least got a little bit of quality going into that beer. Surprisingly does not have that mass-produced taste, at least in my opinion. It leans almost to the point of a microbrewer or a craft brewer trying to brew some type of an English ale a little bit. And maybe it was their first batch of doing so, where you can taste a little bit of quality, but there's a little bit of thinness there to it as well. It almost tastes like an unrefined microbrewery attempt at an ale. But overall, not offensive, not shocking, pretty smooth down it goes, and not a whole lot, I'm trying to think of something negative to say, but really nothing besides the caramel coloring being added. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please tap that subscribe button down below. That'd be awesome. Really appreciate it. Share it as well. Put on the notification. You know the deal. And I started growing this channel about a year ago, and I don't pay for boosts. I don't buy bots, and so I just grow this organically. So if you enjoy this video, please share with friends and subscribe. That'd be awesome. Really appreciate it. And be sure to join our group on Facebook, A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review. Love to have you, even the haters, because the haters are fun to screw with. All right, so out of 5 stars, where am I going to put Foster's Premium Ale? 5 being a very good cheap beer. I'm factoring in 25.4 ounces for $1.98. I got to knock off a couple of points for that caramel coloring added it. I don't like that, but overall, I'd say a really good cheap beer. 4.11 out of 5 stars. Way to go, Australia. I mean, Texas. So hey, thanks for riding along on a Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review. Please check out some of my other videos here on YouTube and Instagram. And hey, it's a lovely day here in the beer garden. Go grab yourself a beer, and you drink that beer. Cheers.